We are Sorted, a group of mates who have your back when it comes to all things food. From cooking battles to gadget reviews
And it's not worth it.
and cookbook challenges to a midweek meal packs app.
Crack your eggs, bake.
We uncover the tools that'll help us all cook and eat smarter. Join our community where everything we do starts with you.
Hello and welcome to Sorted.
Today we are reviewing TikTok food trends, but obviously they're Christmas themed and we're going to add a sorted twist to each one. Why are you so excited?
I love TikTok.
So Ben is going first. Let's have a look at what you're making, mate.
How to make the best homemade eggnog.
Sugar.
Whisk it until it is light and fluffy. Slowly strain in the hot milk.
He pours like a
A little
normal.
bit at a time.
What's that supposed to mean?
What does that mean?
You guys make a bit of mess around it as you go as well.
Add rum because I'm not a child. Pour it up.
Started
Cheers.
chaotic, it got a bit silly, but the recipe's good.
So have you made eggnog before?
Yes, I have. I also like eggnog. I've made it hot and cold. I'm looking forward to being inspired by this to try again. Okay, so we're making eggnog. He made it a lot of fun, slightly messy. I'm gonna use all the same ingredients he used. We're still gonna make it adult by adding the alcohol, but with a twist on the method. I'm just simplifying the process. First up, crack the eggs into a food processor and blitz them up. This method is stolen from an award-winning barman, Jeffrey Morgenthaler. I've never made it this way before.
Oh,
This is
good.
news to me.
Oh, cool.
And scatter in your sugar, little bit at a time.
Do you need that extra bit of sugar that's on top of the blender, or is that just...
Shut up. It's Christmas, leave me alone. And then your spices. Cinnamon, nutmeg.
Now, Ebbers, is the nutmeg one of those things that, you know, when you make a cocktail, you just release it into the atmosphere and it just adds an ambiance? Is that what that... Because none of it seems to go in the blender.
Some of it went in the blender, and some of it around the rim, which I can push in now. You see, it's not a problem. It's not a problem. The other flavouring that went in on top of cinnamon and nutmeg was vanilla. We've got some very aged, wonderful sherry. This can be our boozy element, and because it is oaked, it has essence of vanilla. So that is one of our boozes going in.
Is that the twist?
It's a twist. He went with rum,
Oh,
because we're not kids. I've twisted it for sherry.
Because we're over 70, yes.
That's the twist, plus a little Ebbers tinsel.
Oh.
Or, is that the right?
Better than Ebbers baubles.
It is better than the Pepper's baubles. I've got my own little brew.
What is it now?
What's this? For goodness sake.
I've made a batch of sloe gin, but I've used a different method, more like the rosé. So very gentle maceration of skin contact, just for a very short time to get a little bit of that pink glow.
Do you mean you had a bath in your gin?
Bathtub gin. It's a thing.
Bathtub gin,
yeah.
This is actually bathtub gin. And what I said was very little skin contact.
Just a dip.
Just a little bit.
Just the baubles.
Unlike months of maceration after the first frost of sloes, these are picked slightly earlier and they have a less time in contact, so you get the same effect you get on rosé wine. And this is my special brew.
I'm going to have to rethink the twist on my TikTok food trend because it's not anywhere near as elaborate as this.
I do admire Ebbers going to the effort of making that gin. But what I can't appreciate is that he spent time writing out a label to himself.
Not just to myself. If you have a look in the freezer cabinet up there, one for everyone on the team.
It's really sweet.
That is
It's really sweet. That's actually quite. That's a very.
Anyway, there for you. I'm going to add dairy in the form of milk and finish it with double cream. Now this method doesn't require any heating up, unlike the TikTok trend and the traditional version. All in one makes it quicker and less messy. Just enough froth to catch that final nutmeg. Done.
Cheers.
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 Is that not silky smooth?
Well, that is absolutely delicious.
Oh my goodness.
That is incredible. That's like drinking silk. Nutmeggy, cinnamony Christmas silk.
Oh, that's good.
And it's not sickly.
I could bathe in that.
Oh, you know what? I'll bathe in with you.
Yeah.
All together?
Oh dear.
Silky, smooth and delicious. The original version would take 20 minutes to make a custard plus chilling time. This has shaved all that out, maybe ready in 5 minutes. Tactically, I think that's a Tik Tok tick.
Jay, you're in.
All right then, Jay, what are you thinking?
Ebbers, I'm going to be reviewing and then recreating with a twist baked brie with cranberry in bread. This is from a TikTok foodie called Feel Good Foodie. See what it's about. I'm already liking this. Oh, squish it. Oh, so creamy. Oh, what is that? Do we have one of them? This looks delicious. Not only do we get a finished dish at the end, we also get snacking bread whilst it bakes. I think we can use this as inspiration to create something amazing. First up, we need to cut the top off our loaf of bread, then cut around our wheel of cheese. Twist number 1, we're not using brie, we're using camembert.
This is a Jamie recipe, 100%.
So now, I scoop out the middle, and I cut around the edge, which provides leverage, so when I push the cheese in, it expands. Look at the way. Now she just did that, and these beautiful painted nails came out.
Instead, you got sausage fingers.
A little bit of sausage in there.
Here's where I think we could add twist number 2. How about a little bit of mulled wine over the top of our camembert so that it soaks into the bread, and when we bake it, suddenly the bread has all of the Christmas flavours of Christmas in it as well.
Just the bread? Or a bit like a lemon drizzle cake, stabby stabby cheese too?
We could stabby the cheese. Yeah, let's stabby the cheese. Before we place my camembert into the bread, we need to peel it so that we get some nice cheese. But why are you laughing?
Who peels cheese?
I'm not going to use a peeler. I'm just going to slice, so it's open. It's not really a circle anymore.
No, I'll tell you what, that cheese looked really appealing until he started butchering it.
Look, they didn't show this in the video. It was a pre-grated brie.
Oh, I get you, so it's gonna ooze more when it bakes.
Yeah.
Because normally you might just cut the top and then dip it in.
Now, I'm going to add a little bit of mulled wine to the top of my cheese so it soaks in and we get Christmas flavours all the way through. Top it off with some cranberry sauce. Last thing to do, sage leaves in the top, onto a baking tray, spray with oil, into an oven, 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 20 to 5 minutes.
20 to 5.
20 to 5 minutes. You want to see this wobble?
I can't help but see.
Oh my goodness.
That's like a liquid
Oh
centre.
my God. Oh.
I'm excited.
I don't
for
know
it.
what's going to happen here.
Oh my.
Oh, you can't see this, but it's going down.
It's a lava bread.
It's lava bread. We've made lava bread.
Stop talking, start sharing. I'm salivating.
Is that, or is that not, the sexiest ooze we have ever had on Sorted Food?
Pretty filthy gorgeous.
Cheers, boys.
Merry Christmas.
Cheers.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Oh! The mulled wine, it does a thing. I thought it wasn't going to do a thing, but it did one.
They just did a little cheese jiggle.
That's good.
Oh, and also, you can't do this, but I'm here, so I can. Oh, ooh.
Crispy, fluffy, oozy, sweet. It's got it all.
Baz, I'm not sure how you're going to beat that, but you've got to try.
Uh-oh.
What are you going to give us, Baz?
Christmas tree cupcakes.
We are a legit food channel.
What I like is they're using an ice cream cone for the structure of their Christmas tree, which is really smart.
Good kitchen hack.
It's a simple Christmas cake with butter icing all over it. I think I'm giving it a little twist by giving it a grown-up edge to it. So my twist on this Christmas tree cupcake is, where do trees come from?
When a mummy tree loves a daddy tree.
Scandinavia.
In the
Forest. Right, forest.
Forest. Doing this, are we? Yeah, forest, okay. And what's a really tasty forest?
Ah, Black Forest Gatto, chocolate cherry.
There you go. So what I'll be doing is I'll be stuffing my Christmas tree with a Cheats Black Forest Gatto.
Nice.
First up, I'm crumbling up some chocolate homemade cupcakes, chopping up some cherries and drizzling in some kirsch, moulding it together to make a cupcake pop-like mould. What? They were all the words, but in the wrong order. So these are the cones I want to go for. There's a slight problem, but they're a bit wonky at the bottom. I need them to stand up straight. So I'm shaving off the bottom.
Snacking cone.
Now, I need to fill these. I'm trying to work out how much I fill them. What's the best thing about a cornetto?
When you get the little chocolate bit at the bottom of the cone.
So let's take that chocolate bottom all the way to the top. So taking my chocolatey cakey mix and prodding it in. That is a weighty cone. For the topping, the icing's really simple. It's a butter icing, butter, ice and sugar, vanilla. That's going on top of the chocolate cakes to form our snow. Into a piping bag. I'm not going to go for a nozzle because I think it's going to have a smooth texture to it.
What he means is he actually put the icing in the piping bag before he thought about the nozzle. Yeah.
That's more likely. That was right.
I feel like I'd have started at the edge and worked my way in.
You reckon?
Because then you've got a guide, haven't you? And the top's going to be hidden by the cone.
All right, we'll go again. You've got enough for me.
There you go. Oh, he's still missing guide.
Well, I think I prefer my ones, if I'm honest. I know I've got a green mixture where I just added a ton of green colouring. They had theirs like scraped on the outside of the cone first, so the needles had something to stick to.
I guess here, you don't even have to be that neat. You're just giving it a covering.
It's a crumb coating.
At this point, he looks like the world's worst ice cream man.
Excuse me, mate, I don't think that's right. No, this is my way of doing it. Okay, and then...
Hold the tip, Baz.
Whoa.
It's got so much. Here's what we made earlier. This is excellent. Take it off you, Barry. You're so prepared.
Oh, remember the nozzle in this one.
I remember this one. Right, there's a lot of them to do in there. In the video, they sped this bit up.
And then a turntable.
Yeah, it's working. I mean, I'm going to be here forever.
I think this is the polar opposite to my eggnog, which was if you've got people round you want to make eggnog, it's a super quick way. Where this is, let's turn it into an afternoon activity with the kids.
Fortunately for you, we'll have sped this up in the edit, but think of us who have had to be here the whole time.
If in doubt, roll it in glitter. Go on, anyone? Really happy with that one? Ignore this one. I got a bit bored.
Barry Taylor got bored halfway through a job.
Shock horror! I think, from looks alone, that's passed the Tik Tok test. Okay, should we taste this? I only made 2, so I'm gonna have to chop a tree in half.
It's almost painful watching you do that, having watched you spend an hour doing it.
Little baby one.
You know what? Actually, I think the little one's nicer, isn't it?
Little one's nicer.
Should have done little ones in the first
little
place.
ones. They'd have been quicker as well.
It would have been a lot quicker. There you go. Cheers.
Cheers. I like the booze in it. I mean, the base is a decent cupcake and icing. It looked fantastic. But the flavour in the cone.
Just pay for bright free.
So are yours.
That is horrible.
The cone and the filling, absolutely delicious. And they looked impressive. And let's be honest, you had so much fun making it. So it ticks all the boxes.
That's done. I'll be happy to do that again.
I think you've done a great job, mate. All right, Evers, final chef thoughts on all 3?
They all tasted great. They all looked fun and festive. And let's be honest, booze is the answer at Christmas.
Wow.
Tell us what you thought though. We gave 3 recipes we found on TikTok, our own little twists. Comment down below which was your favourite.
And comment down below and let us know which TikTok food trends should we be reviewing in the new year.
Please drink responsibly.
There you go, better.
This guy right here is loving it because he can now gift sorted food membership in 3, 6 and 12-month bundles. So he doesn't have to worry about last-minute gifts for all the foodies on his list. Oh, and would you believe it? He's now watching the utter carnage of our Big Night In cooking battle from earlier in the week. Look at him, absolutely buzzing. And you can be too by checking out both in the description box below.
Now, Here is where I think we could add twist numero dos, number 2. So it comes after 1. Sorry, I am going to start to be less condescending. I am sorry. Condescending is when you talk down to somebody.
But you're shorter than me. How does that work?
Naughty, naughty.